Yeah. All right, Swamp. I'm gonna hit send. You ready to hit send at the same time? Just so there's usually when you do that, there's no fuck up, and we can join right in instantly. I am now. Ready? Go. See that shit? Oh shit! Shh. Kamish's in here. Be cool. Be cool. He's talking to Chain. Oh god, I'm gonna eat it so bad. I hate this fucking. What's the score of the Lakers game? In what, the fourth?
Okay, Coach. Well, the weather outside couldn't be better. They've opened the roof and the retractable windows on the sides, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He be cheating. Listen to this guy.
Set 30 base.
In your face.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Aaron Donald, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check nickel.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yeah.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Larson. Catch made. It's Moreau.
Ah, good grab.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Looking to throw. Chamberlain. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head,
I'm 2-8, man.
right now behind center.
I'm getting robbed in every opportunity. Yeah, so it's not like I'm fucking tanking.
The Indy offense.
I don't even have a first or second.
And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November.
Because I was like, oh, I'm in the playoffs. I'm pretty fucking badass. I'll do pretty good next year. So like, even if I don't, I'll go through the team. 2-8.
For is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft.
2-8 later.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact
I didn't trust the block. I should have trusted
They're
it.
going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I'm going to run you over. Check 3, check 3.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Down. 60 or. Come on, Dick. Alpha.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. No chance.
5.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Damn it.
And
They
he
did
went nowhere.
nothing
He
to
went
block.
backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that
And you're playing disco? Yeah. Look at us. We're a bunch of swingers. Swamp, stop putting in your freaking cheat codes, man.
Big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem
I'm
easy for some
broadcasting because
reason.
I'm home. So, I mean, you don't have to.
At the line,
Yeah, it's just the home
for their
team.
next
Unless the
drive,
home team
Bears
can't, and then...
offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've been proving
Yeah, that's true.
right? Turnover, you just noted it on
What? When did I lose a guy?
Punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Okay. I was going to say, that's not even a guy I use, and he got a dislocated hip. He's like my 6th wide receiver. Shit.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Rush in, rush in, rush in. One day.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, I saw that.
On 3rd down, but it's going to wind up
Look
incomplete.
at this. Look at
this
this.
passing game.
You got to be kidding
really
me.
Didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead of trying to make the catch.
Incompletion become an uh-oh moment.
Yep.
Like, oh boy, here we go again,
Ramsey's
just like
arm
last
just
week.
dislocated and
Each
caught the
game
ball.
is its own entity, treated as such.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that
See, that's what I hate. Why won't they let you throw the ball away?
Jarrell Casey, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Dude, I hate that it won't let you throw the ball away.
Here.
It makes you
18
take the
yards to
sack
go now on
instead.
2nd down. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Hey, exit. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Larson, incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got Smith here. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
230. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Swirl.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
Coming to you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Aaron Donald. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Good man,
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to get it at the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Oh, look at it. Like, one guy stayed the block and the others just ran away.
Give the tackle there to Daniel Hunter. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play. Holding them to no
that
gain.
was the formation. It was just there.
Hey, orbit.
Off play action. Larson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Gray. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Let's go. 10-2 song.
Low key disrespectful.
On 1st down, Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Larson.
Oh, just throw
He's
it.
going to be sacked.
Stop holding
they
it.
sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
You just got to throw it, dude. That's all you have to do.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19.
Look at me, zipper. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, Cobb!
And I think that might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
He's going to hit me before I can throw it.
But I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
Why
pocket.
would that go in the end zone? I moved it to the left.
Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Whatever. Why do I try to understand Madden?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
I was playing
the stop for no gain brings up
when I played
2nd and 10
G-Man,
from the
like
20.
after he won. Like, in the 3rd quarter, he beat me pretty good.
Deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete.
After he
Good
beats me,
protection that time, and they couldn't hook up
he
on
sends
the
me a
long
text.
one.
He's like,
Now
man, my
it's
team
3rd
plays like
down.
shit. And he just like beat me by 3
There's been a
touchdowns.
nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I
Oh,
often
yeah?
talk about an offense's ability
G-Man.
to keep a defense off balance with
He
what
sent
they're
me a
doing.
text like, man,
I
my
think the
guys played like
converse has been
shit
true in
tonight.
this game.
I think
And
you're
he's
right.
like, oh,
They
yeah?
seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now Roethlisberger into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He ran the route before you did.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or
Yeah,
a
like
little late,
he ran
chances
that
are there's
route
gonna be
before your
someone
guy
there.
did.
And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones.
I don't need 2 guys blocking 1 dude.
Back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting
I
and
feel you,
intriguing
man. I'm
decision
trying
there
to
defensively because they kept
make some
extra
plays
DBs
happen, and I
on the
got
field.
like 2 guys
Despite
blocking
seeing
1
the
guy,
multiple
so the other
tight
guy
end
just
look that came
comes
out for the
through
offense.
untouched.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one.
Well, no time he touched you.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the
Feels like we're all
timeout.
having a
A
good
3rd
time.
field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Well, the defense isn't, so...
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Larson complete to Jones.
I thought he had more of a fucking
And they
angle.
will
He didn't.
rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped
Made
him
the
in his
playoff last
tracks.
season. Not one of my players.
They
Any of
got
my
the
players made it to the
interception,
Pro
but
Bowl.
very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be in search of their initial points of the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop
two
it
guys,
behind the line.
two guys on
They'll
one
wind
guy.
up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Black 80.
55. Hey, eat. Record.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Take a shot
I couldn't
downfield
switch
there,
to
but
him.
it winds up falling incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Two guys
It's
ran to
definitely
follow
a
you
thought.
and
Let's
left
go
the
and
other
try and
two
increase
fucking
it.
guys to
But at the
hit
same
me.
time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Damn it, dude.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mark 38. Mark 38.
That's what I do.
2nd and 1. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Larson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Will tie the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Second half and ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Come on now, let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Oh, my God.
Second down pass
My own guy
but it's
just blocked me from missing
Sammy
that.
Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38. Here we go. 38.
Looking to throw on second down. Larson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up.
Mark 38. Let's go one more.
Hey, Zoo.
Mark 38. Mark 38.
Hey, check.
38 for Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Ready.
On 1st and 10, Larson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete.
I don't need these fucking leaping jumps. You just have to turn and catch it. You don't have to jump in the air for it.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight
Man,
end more
I just
involved.
love doing that
He had
weird
just
shit to
one
me.
target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him.
On second down now, it's Jones.
Oh,
Past the 20.
that's
And he's
bullshit.
going to be taken down here with a
That was a
penalty
perfect
flag
block,
on
and
the
they're going to call
field.
holding.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive
It's all
play.
right. You
That
got
gets
it back.
wiped out, and they have to
It's a
start
bullshit
over
call.
after the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run with McKissick. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask.
And
Here
then
come
they
the
gave it back to me.
flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready. 10 Lobo. Target.
On first down, it's
nothing to do.
Barnes, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try.
Yep.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead extends. It's 15-0.
I can make the first down, but if it comes to scoring, all of a
field goal to end the
get
drive.
droppy.
That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Darby with the one-handed fucking miraculous
and it's
pass.
3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And past the
Usually those
40
sideline
before
cut
he's out of
throws are
bounds. A good
shit.
pickup,
I don't think he'd
17
make it.
yards and a Bear first down.
First down, Bears.
All right, now. 180.
I got you, boy.
On first, here's Washington. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
No holding call. Okay. I get the holding call. The guy can literally turn me around.
Right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 15 yards on the play, first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts 9-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chandler Catanzaro on for the field goal.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And they're on the board now. It's 15-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Come on, dude! Just throw the fucking ball!
Oh, and after the sack,
And you injured my fucking quarterback. Great.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
That's what happens when the computer won't let you throw the ball when he sees you coming in at him.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now it's the backup Kaiser.
Good game, Swamp.
And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. At at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. This is Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger.
Come on.
The man is Smith.
Why would you give that much
Is the
space?
pickup there on a first
Why
down
would you
for
give up that
Chicago.
much space? I don't.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, my God. I can't believe they made him drop that.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was a type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Complete. Smith has it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd down now, it's Barnes, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Down. 8, read.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh my God. Like
you're to protect the football.
Luigi, or Luigi, how you say his name, your right end, and you're the guy just rushed my fucking ass.
they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Go.
From the gun on third down. Larson. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Come on.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks
Instead of going for the catch,
and
he
a
just
big
ran with
turnover
it to let the
there as
guy
his guys
fucking
will get the
intercept it.
football back.
It matters, man. It matters. I can't throw a touchdown to save my life.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Thomas. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again.
Watch, they're going to give you some crazy run play or some crazy pass play where you're going spins off the street. Runs in for a touchdown.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it.
He threw it
But you can't
back
dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That guy's running red.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this one complete to Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Ben to throw again. That's complete to Butler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
I hit triangle
territory.
and it like
Give him
for some
14
reason
on that
threw
one
me
and a first down.
threw me
They
away
all
from
came
him.
together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
He went through my legs.
And they'll wind up getting this to the
He went through my
37.
legs to get more
Gain of
yards.
9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd down, Washington. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
But
12
even if you
yards
know
there and
where
a
the
first
friggin'
down.
Some big
it's
plays in the
gonna be,
passing game on this drive.
it
And here's
still
one out of the
makes you
running
mad.
game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
230.
Check 55, Mike. Check back.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Push him back. Push him back. 24. Right there.
Roethlisberger will throw. This will be caught.
Oh, come on, really? That made me take out my guy.
Touchdown, Chicago. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that will get them one closer.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The run there on 1st down gets them a yard to the 26. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. All day. All day.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
It is total bullshit.
Indianapolis. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback
I haven't gotten a
is
rushing touchdown. Wait, did I get one
team.
rushing touchdown?
So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What happened? Did Thielen making a ridiculous catch?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
I went to try to intercept it, and it made me shoot away from you.
The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
He's got Smith here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
All of a sudden, not fast.
Almost not fair. The big guy
The
running the
safety's
corner
92
route, being able to
speed,
lean and push and
Like
get to
it
where he
took him
wants.
forever to
how
get
do
over
you
to that
stop
tight
him?
end.
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
A throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Hakeem Butler there, and now it's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Yep.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again.
X Factor, Chris Harris.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect
I want
our home turf.
I want a game not doing anything on
one.
offense.
Exactly right. When you start a season,
I want a game
everyone's goal.
doing
Win all
nothing
your
on
home games,
offense.
split your road games, and you're likely going to be
Oh,
in
no,
the
wait, I
playoffs.
got that running
But
play
when
with the
you
wide
win at
receiver.
home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Indianapolis, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So that was the game I was supposed to get over 250 yards rushing or 4 rushing touchdowns for the halfback to make him X Factor. When did I don't remember throwing the gray at all with those type of yards. Yep. It just feels good to hear it because it makes me know that I'm not alone, that I'm not losing my shit. It's got to be incredible. It's got to be godly. Yep. Later, Swamp. Yeah, I feel bad. Swamp just lost the game by only being scored on field. 28-10, and that was all field goals except for that that weird run I had with the wide receiver, and he like broke out of the tackle and ran it in and got the touchdown. 8 weeks. That guy's out for 8 weeks. He's the no-name guy who just was hurt. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. Gee. What is? Damn. Hoagie did? Dude, that Hoagie's run game is retarded. He's got Zeke and an O line that's like 90 overall. Yeah, well, I started against me. I still won, but he got almost 300 yards rushing. Getting there. Scripted. No, with the abilities, like I like the abilities because yeah, it's a cool feature, but it's also an arcade feature. Superstars. I know. He's got an insane amount of superstars. And I was getting there, and then all of a sudden I just can't now. Tonight, I would have got my running back to X Factor but I needed either 250 yards rushing or receiving or 4 touchdowns. 250. That's a fucking really lot, dude. Maybe it was 200. Because it's white on the screen, I thought it said 250. Alright, so then maybe it was, yeah, like I just remember going, are you fucking kidding? Like, there's no, and Swamp does have a really good run defense. And, jeez, it was like 25 for 111. I just couldn't do it. when I did that trade with Great, he was like, when we were talking about the trade, he was like, I don't really want to let go of him yet because he's like, I'm waiting for a scenario. He's like, I know I'm getting it. And then a couple of weeks later, I hit him up again, and I'm like, come on, let's just do this trade because I need this guy. I'm a homer, and he's on my Patriots. Like, come on, let me have him. And he, all right, fine. But he's like, you better not get the scenario. And then literally the next week, I got the scenario against Hoagie, and I got him to a superstar. I love Aaron Donald. I love him. He is wonderful. Yep, he's just wonderful, and he's still quick, so I can put him in coverage. People go to double him, but he's in coverage, so it fucks up their line. Oh, I love him. I love him. He'll be nasty for at least three more seasons because I got him in my other league. Of course, I'm playing against the computer, and he gets way more sacks, but Yeah, yeah. In practice, the D line is insane. Eight, 8 fucking weeks. It's fucking. He was a kick returner, but he was in case the ball went to the left. The ball never went to the left, so he never got to touch the ball. He's fucking out. Nope. Would anybody play new Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Alright, I'm only gonna be on for a little bit, but alright, man. Later. Actually, just go. I got a question. Maybe you know. The hidden development. I got a guy that has hidden development, but he sees no playing time. By next season, does that disappear? Yeah. Oh, so he has to get in the 500 for it to unlock? Like, cause I'm kind of. There's no way he's gonna get 500 snaps. Oh, well, because of the way I'm. No, he's not a starter at all. I was just wondering if it will unlock when the season ends and starts the new season. Then it just unlocks and. You watch Blacklist too? Nice. Although don't say nothing about this last season because I'm not gonna wait for each episode. I'm just gonna wait for them all to come out and then I'm gonna binge the shit out of it. I really thought the husband Tom. I really thought he was coming back. I thought the way they killed him off seemed too sketchy. It was like it didn't seem right. Uh, they were the real Raymond Reddington. Elizabeth's father is Raymond Reddington. Oh wait, no, yeah, but what I'm stuck is it may not actually be. So if that's her sister, so yeah, what I think it is the real Raymond Reddington is dead, and this guy took his identity. Told her some of the truth. Yeah, I don't really remember. Yes, yeah, she was. Yeah, she was married to somebody, not like a diplomat or something. She was married to somebody, and yeah, like that supposed had an affair. Yeah, yeah, it's true. That, Yeah. Oh, I know. I can't believe Mr. What the hell's her name? Mr. Kaplan. I can't believe she gave it up. Like she was selling him out quick to protect the child. But you're watching the new season now. All right, see, I haven't because I'm just waiting for it to finish and then I'll watch it. But I also wanted to wait because when I saw that they like now they're bringing her mother into it, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, first off, these bones are supposed to be her mother. Now you're telling me that like they were supposed to be Reddington. Now you're telling me that they're not either, or maybe Reddington. Well, not yet though. And now her mother's alive. Like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. I know, like, what more can he do? And I can't believe he killed his that carnival guy with the black hair, mustache, leather jacket. He's because he was working with someone else. Because he did something for the. It was either he was stealing or he did something for the bald guy that Reddington wanted dead. The bald guy that killed Tom. That dirty cop or whoever he was. I don't know if he was an agent or a cop. I don't remember. I think he was a cop. He found out that he gave him, like, I think it was that he gave him some type of information. But he didn't have the balls to kill Liz. He didn't have the balls to kill Liz. Reddington. Because she's the one who set him up in last season. Put him in jail. Yeah. Uh, no. No, he found out. He found out, and I think he gave her a chance to tell the truth, and she told him. And I think he had the intention, like it showed that he had the intention that because he was bringing his gun because he had an idea and he was going to give her a chance to come clean. And I think he considered killing her, and then he didn't. How many episodes left in the season? Do you know? When did like Hoagie and them play tonight? Hoagie and Steady? No shit. Oh wow, and Hoagie got him. Oh my God, Steady's never gonna hear the end of it. 35-24. Just playing Smacks last night, dude, and I'm dropping everything. Everything I throw at my guys, I'm dropping, and the same's going for him. He's got Hopkins and fucking Adams, and I'm batting balls out of their hands and just staying on him. He didn't have a chance. We end up going into overtime. No, me and Smacks last night. We go into overtime. I sack him twice. I'd kicked a field goal, so I'm up 3. He's got the ball back. He's on his 47. He just puts a streak play, one receiver, Hopkins, like on the left, and just streaked him and bomb passed it with Mariota. And there's Darby with Hopkins, toe to toe, like step for step. I switch to him. I hit triangle. Hopkins lets Darby go by him, then turns and catches it, and they both fall into the end zone, and he wins. I was in the party with him, and he's apologizing and he's doing all this shit, and he's like, you know what? I'm sorry, man, that ain't right. And I was like, no, you're good. But I'm gonna leave though, because I'm feeling a little salty. Oh, so bad. Yeah, that's what happened to Smacks. I mean, yeah, Smacks, Swamp. That's what he was talking about earlier. He did an in route, but my guy caught first and ran to get the ball before I threw it, like it was meant for him. Can you lose Superstar? Can you lose it? Me either. Yeah. Okay. No. 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 I don't know, actually. No. Because Yankees suck. I would never root for the Yankees. I, never. It's not hard, man. Just next time at the grocery store, ask for the ingredients on Google. What about the seasoning? I don't know about tomato paste because that's more for sauce. Don't forget that seasoning. You know, you want it spicy. What? All these guys are already off. What the fuck? Oh, I was telling my girl the other day, I watched Gemini Man. Uh, it, it was not good. I mean, yeah, and they both know each other so well. Like, oh, he knows every move I know. How does he know what I'm thinking? And then it turns out, like, no, it's not worth the admission. Um, Plus, some of the special effects were like TV quality. Black and blue. I just I just saw the trailer for that. Yeah. What else? What else you seen? Oh, that's not good to hear. Oh, that was so good. Wait, Infinity War, you didn't see Endgame? Oh, all right, dude, you saw it in the theater. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. It kind of sucks. There's a Wait, am I still broadcasting? I can't be broadcasting. Let me see. No, I'm not broadcasting. So why does that say that? Oh my god, I've been broadcasting this whole time? That's crazy.